A little bit of political history, seeing we've just had a change of Prime Minister. Back in February '83, I was Vice President of the Liberal Party in the state of Victoria, and I was responsible for running the federal elections in Victoria for the party. Now, on the 2nd of February, we were having an administrative committee meeting when Margaret Guilfoyle, who was in the government with Malcolm Fraser as Prime Minister, told us to be ready for the election, that Malcolm Fraser was going to the Governor-General the next morning to call an election. At the same time, one of the members of our administrative committee had a major rumour that Hawke was going to take over from the then current leader, Hayden. So I thought to myself, this is nonsense. If Mr Hawke is about to take over as leader of the opposition, we don't want to be calling an election. We want to make him operate as the leader of the opposition in the parliament. So immediately the meeting was over, I knew Malcolm Fraser always stayed at the Melbourne Club, as did Tony Street. So I raced up to the Melbourne Club and there was Tony Street. He'd gone in to stay the night because they both lived in country areas. So I said, can we get hold of Malcolm? He said, I've got his number. So we called Malcolm Fraser in a lovely little phone booth at the front of the hall of the Melbourne Club. And Malcolm said, you're stark raving mad, there's going to be no change in leader, so forget it, I'm going to the Governor-General tomorrow. I said, Malcolm, for goodness sake, if we are right, you will have made a huge error. If we're wrong, you've only lost one day. You can go the next day. No, he said, I don't want to take you wrong, you're wrong. Well, we know what happened. In fact, Fraser went to the Governor-General, called the election, and an hour or so later, Hayden resigned as leader, and Bob Hawke was made the leader of the ALP. The election was on 31 or 32 days later, and Hawke walked in the election, and Malcolm Fraser's career was ended. A little bit of history for you. Good story, and the truth. Good.